I'm Melissa Miller, Miller's Rustic Sawmill. Here's what we're going to do. We'll do the little blocks, the back side of those, and we're going to do the back side of this. So if you were here last week also, you know that I also made this. And if you missed my video last week, you can always go rewatch and check it out on the replay. But this was a fun, you can see this is what it looked like. And then it took me a little bit to get to that background, but we did it. So when I get done with this, I'm just going to go ahead and put some black paint on here. Probably won't be enough, but I'm going to dip my water in this, or my brush in the water, and I'm going to just start kind of smearing it on here. I decided I needed to complete this project first. So these are the backs of the signs I did last week. And I'm making them reversible signs so then I can put them up for sale in our shop or decide if I'm going to give them to someone. And the truth is that I want them completed because if I'm putting them up for sale, I need them in my shop this week. All right. So I'm not going to mess with those edges just yet, but I will probably take and finish off the edges with multiple black cats. I don't do a lot of staining, so I usually am just using kind of what I have. Okay, so I've got the word loved. Now I want to make sure that I'm going about this the right way. I don't want it to be upside down on my board, so we're just going to center this right in here. Okay, so let me get out some cream. All right, let's get some of this paint and let's go over this. I'm going to offload right here. And we're just going to go right over this black. Let's take a look at this. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. I like that a lot. It's on a little bit rougher wood, so I have a couple little spots there where it looks like it's a little bit wider than maybe it should be, where it's bled a little bit underneath, but I think it looks really nice. So there we go. So there is that. Okay, so that one will be done. Gonna set that one off to the side, and now we're gonna do these little transfers. Let me get my brush out of here and my paint out of here. I guess I might not. I might need some paint if I'm gonna stencil on. So these are my other three. So we're gonna lay them down. We've got milk, eggs, and bacon, and I'm gonna lay them down like this. The blocks I think are like almost 6 by 6, not quite, but just shy of that. So I think that this will likely be a little too, oh no, it might not be. It might fit on there just fine. So I like to cut these out really kind of close to the size that I'm using. I like to trim around them so I can size them on my project a little bit easier. So if you get the transfers and you're having some trouble picturing them on your project, cut them out. So I'm going to cut that one out. I've got these cute little stars left. I've even just taken mine before and cut them up and put them into a small little container with a lid. I like to have them so I can grab them, I can mix and match them, I can lay them out and visualize them on my project. So these go on kind of like a easy little, almost like a sticker, but not a sticker. So kind of like a temporary tattoo without the water. We're going to burnish this on, and then we will peel up the top layer, and this design will be on our board. So easy, your kids can do this. Even your grandkids. So these are going to be really cute. This is how easy this is. It's like 1, 2, 3. Guys, it's not hard. I am working on a rougher surface, so I'm hopeful that there's not an issue with this. We are about to find out. And I'm working on a background that is pretty, like I could have painted the background a different color if I wanted to, but I didn't. I'm just working on this wood background. You want to make sure it's completely dry. Last year, who remembers when I put mine in the freezer? I ended up putting it in the freezer to see if it would work, and it finally did. But so there's that guy. So lay that one off to the side. So easy. Okay, there's that. Now we'll do this little guy. Okay, but how cute will these be to just turn around from your kitchen, in your kitchen, and leave them after, like, you know, wherever you set things. Now you don't have to pack them away. You can flip them around. So there we go, guys. We pulled off this project and this project. So we now have 2 different gift giving. So if somebody comes into our shop, this is the other side. This would be like the Christmas side. And then this would be the evergreen side right here. So living room, kitchen, that kind of stuff, right? So if you think it through when you're working on things, you can sometimes get those little sets that go together, and somebody might come to your space or your booth, or maybe you want to give the whole thing to someone and they coordinate. So, all right, you guys, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your week, and come back and hang out with me next week. Follow us at Miller's Rustic Sawmill. If you don't, we would love to have you follow us over there. So I will see you next time. Bye, guys.